Alright guys, I wanted to weigh in on this this debate over open carry versus concealed carry. Sorry guys if I look like crap. I was walking on top of a mountain this morning, so been out doing some elk hunting. So far I've been out 3 days and have gotten skunked every time. We've actually seen last weekend, Friday or Saturday, Sunday, we saw about 50 of them, and we actually, my buddy was able to get a couple shots off, but he missed them, and so we just haven't been able to get a shot. But anyway, we got 3 more days left of hunting, so I'm halfway done, and I still got high hopes. So anyway, that's kind of what I've been up to lately. I haven't been getting a lot of videos out, and that's primarily the reason, because I've been elk hunting. So anyway, but I wanted to weigh in on this this concealed carry versus open carry debate. I know that the Haas UMC had a video out where the cops stopped him, and actually, you know, just a quick opinion on that itself is, you know, I think the cops did, you know, a reasonable job in not being too harassing to the Haas. The Haas is kind of the bomb, you know, like he was cool as ice during the whole thing, so that was great. But anyway, what I prefer is I prefer concealed carry. You know, I'm a 95%er when it comes to when I'm carrying a gun. 95% of the time it's concealed. Now today, where I've been elk hunting all day, in fact, this is what I'm carrying right now. I've got my M&P 9 and the Serpa retention holster. Okay, that's what I'm carrying today. That's what I've been had on my side. So I've been open carrying today, and I plan on continuing to open carry today. More or less, just because I want to film it today, I want to experiment with it a little bit. So I'm going to be posting that video later. I'm going to take the kids out. It's one of the kids' birthdays, and so we're going to go out to dinner tonight. Take them around, do some shopping with them, and so I decided I'm going to open carry the whole day while I'm out. So I'll probably film it, you know, like periodically, and just show you kind of what's happening. I might do an EDC video in the middle of Walmart or something. I've been wanting to do that, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, so 95% of the time when I've got a gun on me, which is 99% of the time, I'm concealed carrying. Now I prefer to concealed carry. I do quite often open carry, especially when I go shooting or something like that. I always have something on my side when I'm at the range or something like that. So I open carry a lot there. Last time I open carried, besides today, was Friday. Went shopping and got some hunting supplies, and I went to Walmart, and so I was open carrying in Walmart, no problem at all. I don't even think anybody noticed. And that's the thing, for the most part, I would say 70% of people don't even notice that I have a gun on my side. And so, you know, for the most part, it's not a big deal. And when I'm out and about, it's most of the time I'm with my family anyway, so I've got my kids with me and my wife. And so they see me with a gun on my side, but they see my kids and everything, and I don't think it's ever really been an issue. The only time that anyone's really commented was we were at a restaurant, and I got up to go get something, you know, and a guy in one of the tables next to me leaned over to my wife and asked if I was in the military. And my wife said no, and then he said, well, or asked if I was a cop. And she said, no, he's not. And he's like, well, is he in the military? No, he's not in the military. And then he's not in the military. And then he says, well, does he just carry a gun around with him all the time, or what? And she says, yeah, I mean, kind of regularly he carries a gun, you know. He's like, oh, that's cool. He's like, maybe I should start doing that. So he was actually, you know, really cool with it. And he's like, so if you don't mind me asking, what does he do for a living? He says, well, he's a doctor. So anyway, he's like, oh, okay, you know. Anyway, that's about the only time when anyone's ever asked about the gun. Now I have had people stare at it, you know, and give me like weird looks, you know, but nothing, you know, huge or anything, nothing really negative. And you know, so I'm a big advocate of open carry as well as concealed carry. I do think that open carry does send a message, you know, send a more open message that you know, that you're supporting your right to carry, and I think that's awesome. But for the most part, I like to concealed carry. I don't like the attention that open carry brings a lot of times, especially when I'm out with my family. I want to make sure that I'm kind of more low key. You know, I don't want any undue attention brought upon my family. And so for the most part, I don't really open carry. Now, I don't think that there's huge disadvantages to open carry. I don't think you're more likely to get shot if you're open carrying, or, you know, or if there's a bank robbery and you're in the bank and you got a gun on you, that you're going to be the first person to die. You know, I don't think that's the case. I think all of that is just speculation, you know, and hypothesis. I don't think there's any real world evidence to back any of that up. So I do think that there's advantages to open carry. One is that you've got a faster draw. The other is that, you know, if someone sees that that you're armed, they may or may not be as likely to start problems with you. You know, not that I need a gun to avoid that. But, you know, I'm guessing, and this is speculation on my part. You know, it might diffuse a situation before it turns into something bigger. You know, so, you know, there's advantages. The concealed weapon is less likely to draw attention. You have the I guess advantage of surprise, things like that. So, but I think that the advantages and disadvantages are, for the most part, kind of moot, you know. Anyway, so that's kind of my take on it. I prefer to conceal carry, and I do that majority of that, but I also open carry. So now a couple opinions on California as of late. Man, I'm glad I don't live in California. They just recently banned open carry. Not that they made open carry easy. In fact, you couldn't even carry you couldn't carry a loaded firearm openly. It had to be unloaded, and that's kind of jacked up, if you ask me. But what's even more jacked up is them banning open carry. You know, I've been really concerned about the legislation coming out of California recently. Not that I haven't been concerned about California's legislation in the past. I mean, they're always kind of a front runner for all the liberal communist bullcrap. But anyway, a couple laws that they've passed: the banning of the open carry. Also, they've passed the law that requires that a law that states that a 12-year-old girl, if she wanted to receive the HPV, the human papilloma virus vaccine, that she can receive that vaccine without parental consent. Here's why I don't like this law, okay? Is that it takes away the parent's right to decide what is best for their child, okay? If you're under 18, your parent should have every right to decide what is best for you, okay? That's the right of a parent. When the state begins to take away those rights, you're going to start seeing a lot more problems in society. We already have seen that. But it's just absolutely ludicrous to allow a 12-year-old to receive a vaccine, a medication, without parental consent. For one, a 12-year-old is not going to understand the full consequences of taking something into their body, which is 100% bioavailable. This is not a vaccine opinion, okay? I'm not talking whether or not I promote or don't promote vaccines. I'm talking about an asinine law that takes away parental rights. I think the more we neuter the parents' ability to control their children, the more we cause societal problems. children need boundaries. They need to be under parental guidance. They have to. Children don't know the boundaries unless they're taught boundaries. They don't know right from wrong 100% without having a model in which to use. So anyway, I don't want to make this really long. It's already been probably too long, but anyway, that's one thing that really has fried me lately, is that law they just passed. They also passed a law that stated that anyone under 18 years of age cannot use a sun tanning bed. Which, you know, I'm not an advocate of sun tanning beds. I think that they increase your risk of melanoma and other skin cancers, and I'm not an advocate of those. But I'm definitely not an advocate. The state of sorry, DTM is calling. I'm not an advocate of the state telling me whether or not, or banning children from a tanning bed. I don't know. It's just, where does it stop? That's the question. Where does regulation from the government stop, you know? Anyway, so didn't want to turn this into a rant video, but alright guys, so that's a little update with me. I'll just be expecting an open carry video from me sometime this week. And I'm getting lots of good footage as I'm hunting, so we'll have some hunting videos up. Hopefully, we'll be able to get a kill shot on camera. If not, hopefully I'll get an elk and we'll be able to put it on film for you. So, anyway, guys, hope everybody's doing good, and we'll talk to you guys later. See ya.